Hello everyone and welcome back to Sousa Plays, where we are going to play GeoGuessr, as we normally do here. The seed is in the video description if you want to play, because I will copy it and then paste it there later. But here's the challenge and here's my reasoning. We're starting off with a bit of a old camera, it looks like. This could be Australia, perhaps. Do we see anything on this? Well, we can't read them really. Could be Brazil as well. It sort of looks Brazilian. He's parked on the right side of the road, but he seems to be working, so he might actually not be indicative of what side of the road we should be driving on. Now, road work ahead. Well, we knew that already, but that means we're speaking English at least. So Australia or North America is my guess. This doesn't quite look like Australia, so maybe we're in... Well, there are palm trees here. Could be in South Africa, but they usually have better cameras than this. You see some mountains as well in the distance. We're going south, so okay, there was a railroad there. Yeah, I'm thinking we're on one of the minor roads in perhaps up here, Montana, Wyoming, Utah. I'm gonna put us in Wyoming so we don't run out of time. That was an old wagon, it looked like. Could mean this is settler territory in the North America region. Another train crossing, going along the train tracks here, I think. Headed southeast. Hoping for another bigger road, highway maybe, where the Google car has passed by with a better camera, so we can have a look at all the signs and stuff. Now, since there are palm trees, maybe we're not that far north actually. Maybe we're further south. Could be over here actually, on the other side. Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina maybe. I'm not sure what these mountains would be to the south. We were headed southeast, like this direction, so let's not go back. Unlikely to find anything if we go the same way we've already been. Trying to move along here, so maybe we can... Was that guy driving on the left? They're definitely driving on the left. Okay, well, probably not the US then. Probably in Australia. So let's put us somewhere in... where are the railroads here? Probably between the major cities, like down along the coast. We see mountains to the south. Maybe we're somewhere in New South Wales then. I think there are some mountains down here. I'm gonna put us maybe over here. Keeping it south. It's a river. Don't know exactly where the rivers are in Australia. Maybe there's some over here. Seems to be lakes. Canberra. There's a river, I think. Richmond. Central Coast. I'm gonna put us further south. Near Sydney. Okay, well, the camera didn't get better, even though we found another road. But at least we figured out we weren't in North America, so we're gonna get some points. Probably not a high score, but yeah, we were in Queensland. The North. Girringun National Park. Lanark Coast. Très bon. We could have gotten down to Ingham and found the A1. That might have helped, but out here where we were, I don't think we had any chance of actually finding something. Alright, well, we got Australia right, so 1,600 points. And now we're in different fields. This time we're driving on the right side. And we have better camera. What are you planting? Sunflowers? Okay. It's a sunflower field. Let's for once stay on the right side of the road. Headed west. We're going west. I could have sworn I saw a large truck. There it is. DL Trans. Oh, it's passing us, so if we go forward, it goes forward. That means you can't stop, right? Why would you want to stop here? And why is it against the rules? Not sure. Okay, we're getting up to some sort of intersection up here, looks like. And we have a sign. Oh! Kamapa Sebepoe Kokobka. Now that could be Russian, but I don't see any letters that are definitely Russian. Now here we do. Virumcha. Alright, what was the furthest city on that one? It's Chamapa. Let's look for a city with... Oh! Right here, it's Samara. I zoomed right in on it. And this is west. So we would be on this road then. So then we try to find maybe this one. Seme pues something on S. They're probably smaller. Could be the E30, but doesn't necessarily have to be. Could be somewhere around here. I'm gonna put the marker down there and have a little bit more of a look. This one says other cities to the left and right. But I don't quite... Is it these? That could be the one on the top, right? Lachenka? Yeah, I think it is. So if that's north, and then to the other side we have something called has to be this crossing, right? Well, we've driven a bit, so maybe we start over there. But the other one would be this one, but that's not correct. Okay, let's have a look at these intersections. doesn't quite look like that one. What do we have over here? If we go up here and look at this sign, what will that tell us? Alright. Kamapa 206 to the west and Joa to the east. Kamapa to the west. We're on this side. I'm stupid as usual. That must be Ufa and Samara. And then this town here. So we were on this road then, and we were started over there, headed this way. Well, not necessarily on that road. We could be on a smaller road now. I was pretty close. We were in this intersection, okay. So we're still headed towards that city. And there's the one we were looking for. And this one. Okay, well, east and west is always a problem, but we got a pretty good score there. Yeah, Russia is much easier than North America. Alright, now this could be Europe though. We have stone houses. We're driving on the left, or we're on a one-way street. So let's have a better look. Well, there's someone who's managed to hit one of those. Okay, well this is not very helpful. See? Yellow though, it might be in Britain if they have yellow number plates. And that's definitely telling us to drive on the right side of the road though. So probably not Britain. Let's have a look over here. What do we have? We have French colors. And what looks like French text. We're using euros, so that could be France. This definitely looks like it's French, right? But these look almost Croatian. But I mean, they could have a checkered pattern for some other reason. Fun Jolie. Yeah, this is definitely French. So we're in some sort of city or town in France. Over here we have some signs. I thought. We went backwards. Alright. What does this tell us? Cannes is this way. Well, that I actually know. Cannes is somewhere around here. There it is. But it doesn't have to be that Cannes. Saint-Julien-le-Faucon, Saint-Pierre, Saint-Dives. Cannes Falaise. What direction is this? This is north. Northwest. So it's probably not this Cannes. It can be some other place. Falaise and Cannes are the ones that I definitely feel like they're... I need some better way to figure out what part of France I'm in when I'm in France. These ones don't help much because every district has its own numbers. So the small roads, the one with yellow signs and a D at the start of them, they can reappear in different regions of France. And there's no real indication what region you're in. What's this say? Cannes. Alright. Saint-Julien, Le Falcon, Cannes. This looks like a major road. I have a feeling I should know this. Cannes. Yeah, this looks like it's a really large road. Can we skip over to the other side? We can. We can. And Saint-Julien is this way. So Cannes is to the north. But I can't find it. Now it's unintentional. Oh! This Cannes, of course. And there's Falaise. Was that where we started? And this is towards Saint-Julien. Okay, now maybe the D511 can help us. Yeah, this is the D511. So we must be right here. And Saint-Pierre, Saint-Julien. But we started in Saint-Pierre, Canivet, Saint-Julien, Le Falcon. No, that's off the... Oh. Okay, we started in Lisieux. So we weren't on that road. I don't know why I specifically thought we were on that road. This is the road to Cannes. And this is Saint-Julien de Malo. Is that the one we were looking for? Yes, we were on these roads, but I don't see the 511. That was over here. This is the 511. And then it's the D16. And here's the 5111, another D511. Or perhaps it's the same one. Yeah, it's probably the same one. Alright, so that's the one we saw. Okay, well, at least I got the region right because of Cannes there. It's not Cannes, it's Cannes. Alright. Let's move on. We see some pickup trucks, we see a church, we see a stop sign, and we see better camera. No, we don't see better camera. We see a sign that we can't read quite because of the camera. Alright, this is North America. Too bad we can't read that one. It looked like it had good information on it. Crossing. We're driving on the wrong side of the street, of course. Casey's General Store. Redfield. 212, 28. So the highway 212 and 28 is right here, but we don't know what state we're in. 212 and is it 28 or is it 281? It's 281. Okay, 212, 281. Remember that. I will ask you later. Whatever. Here's the railroad. Aberdeen. Folketon and Aberdeen. Well, Aberdeen is in Scotland, but we're not in Scotland now, so it must be someone who thought Aberdeen was a good name and used it for their settlement in the North America. Let's look in Minnesota. It's usually Minnesota. Is there an Aberdeen in Minnesota? Moose Lake, Cambridge, St. Cloud, Alexandria, Fargo. It's not Minnesota anymore. I'm gonna put us in Minnesota, but we're gonna look further. We started in Aberdeen, I think. Folketon, Aberdeen. We're not gonna find better cameras, apparently. Look around a bit. on the 212, 218 American flags. For those of you who thought we were in Scotland, that will be the final clue. Yeah, camera is not being very helpful. I wish Google would re-record the really bad footage here. But maybe there's some... they have to have a poor resolution because of privacy laws or something. I'm not sure. Might be different from state to state, but probably not, because sometimes when you find another road, you get a better camera. Okay, well, we're not going to find anything with this camera. And North Dakota, Aberdeen, North Dakota, Rugby, Stanley, Grassy Butt. Macintosh, that's almost Scottish. McLaughlin, that's also Scottish. Maybe we're in this region. Eagle Butt. Green grass, well, that was very clever, isn't it? Eureka, I found it. Ipswich, that's also from Britain. I'm gonna put us in this area over here, South Dakota it's called. Northern Aberdeen. Well, I'm gonna put us there then. .281. It's right here. We started off in a little bit of a... in the town somewhere. Right here. Pretty good. Pretty good. We were a bit south of Aberdeen actually. The road was towards Aberdeen. So this is the 212, 281. And we actually started in Redfield, not Aberdeen. But it was close enough that we got 4,791 points. Just when I was about to give up. Alright. Now this one. Pickup truck. A white trim on the houses though. And we have some sort of mountain, forest. Now this could very well be Minnesota. Right? Everyone has a pickup truck. Campers. Stop sign. The houses look vaguely Scandinavian. Lots of mobile homes. There's the American flag. To confirm. Mercy Street, Mercy Drive and Iris. Alright. We have over here another stop sign. I don't think we can go this way. No. So let's turn around. Arctic Cat. Aren't those scooters like snowmobiles? Looks like they have a little bit of what do you call these? Buggies? Sand buggies? No, not sand buggies. Probably not snowmobiles though. But this looks like it's up here in Minnesota. Up here in Minnesota. So I'm gonna put us somewhere in Minnesota, and then we're gonna keep looking and see if we can find anything. Perhaps that sign. There it is. Matsu Regional Medical Plaza. Eagle River. Is that what that says? Of course now it's blurred out. So Matsu Regional Medical Center. Here's a lot of Providence Health and Services. Providence Imaging, Providence Laboratory. Anchorage Women's Clinic. So we're probably in Alaska then. Anchorage Women's Clinic. There's Anchorage. So can we find this health center in Anchorage or near Anchorage? Providence Health and Services, Alaska. It says right there. So maybe we're in Providence. That's a city in Alaska, right? Somewhere. Alright, let's zoom in and see if we can find Murnell Field, North Point Apartments, Government Hill, Anchorage, Alaska Dental Group. There's the high school. Electric Association, Alpine Apartments. I'm looking for the Health and Services Providence University. There's the Providence, Alaska Medical Center. It's right here. Oh, I want to put the marker. I don't want to get the address. So where did we start exactly? Which way did I go? I went this way, right? Okay, we went a little bit to the east and then turned north to get to this place. So we started down here and I went in there. Perhaps. Or maybe here. I'm not sure I can find it again. No, I went north along this street, so I must have started down here. Here maybe. Piper Street. Didn't we actually see what street we were on? Dale. Oh well, I'm gonna be happy with whatever points I get here. We were that far off? It wasn't the Providence, Alaska Medical Center. We were actually over here. There's Davis Street, Iris Way. And then we turned north. Where's the medical center then? Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, was that? No. Presbyterian Church, Northern Bank, Bear Mountain Grill. Alright, well, 4,930 is not bad. Snowmobile Lane, I was on point with the snowmobile thing then. But weird that we found the Providence Medical Center, because we definitely didn't drive that far, right? We didn't drive down this highway, I'm pretty sure, and we definitely didn't get all the way down there on this road, right? Maybe? No, we would have crossed the highway. That's way too far. Must be some other medical center. Anyway, at least we were in Alaska, and McDonald's and Starbucks and Jitters, where coffee is an art, was close by. And our score, really good actually, 21,113 points. Apart from the Australia one, we sort of got everything pinned down, even though we were all over the world this time. One in Europe, one in Russia, one in the US, one in Alaska, and then, so two in the US I suppose, and then one in Australia. If one of these had been in South Africa, we would have had the full spectrum. Maybe move this one over to Japan or something. But, oh, we need one in South America as well. So, I guess we can't do that with 5 rounds. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you played along, I hope you did well as well. Bit strange that we found a medical center that wasn't the medical center we found. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time.